Well, Jooms, here we are with our second live stream of the day. Can't stay away from New Night City. I've done a little looking around, but I'll pick it up more or less where I left off. We're about to talk to Jackie and then go and see Vic.
Man of the hour. Sheesh. Took you long enough. Worked up an appetite, just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
You mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
How'd you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. 'Cause come on, ain't nobody who can resist this. Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say. So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal is riding on you now, I see.
All right. Let's hear what old Dex has to say. Set it up.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really? No.
It's always the same story. You land on fresh turf, local fixer waves his dick around, but he's smiling, saying you'll be up to your neck in gigs and eddies. Still, all you are is another name in their little black book. Nifty tool for getting them a fat slice of whatever half-baked shit pie their client put on the table. Sure, you crack jokes over drinks, but in the end, it's biz. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust-up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
Now, I've switched off the tutorials. From here on, it's all pretty straightforward. When you got that car key from Jackie, you had to actually summon your car. And here it is.
Ripper Duck. And Holmes, easy on the gas, huh? I just ate.
And I find first-person driving to be extremely difficult.
Got a date. Misty.
You don't say.
And I may adjust this. I'm used to a higher camera position over the car. Can't really see what's in front of me here. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. I just have to remember where that setting is. Ah, yeah, that's a little more like it. Rather surprising vehicle choice for a young guy on the rise, but I guess it's reliable.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
Seems that the blue markers, character markers, are police. There seem to be a lot of police suddenly in this game.
But you are not the masters of your memory. For your eyes do not belong to you, or rather, not only to you. Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to see again?
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
Thank you, Misty.
You look pleased.
Because I am.
Ha! This is new. Not the cat, just the marker.
Vicky, surprise every old ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No signs of moving up.
But, something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Need some new kit. But tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex Deshawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax. Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in. You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
Okay, we're going to learn a lot of very interesting things about cyberware here. For starters, we've got this Kuroshi optic, which we'll certainly take, but it doesn't appear to have mod slots, which is very strange. Can we upgrade to Tier 1 Plus? Don't exactly know what I did there. Okay. Okay, so there's our ballistic coprocessor, which will make our power weapons work a lot better. Doesn't look like I can upgrade this at all. That's interesting though. Have to get to a perk to enable this. That's pretty darned interesting. So we no longer need a mod to give us two hand cyberware slots. Obviously though, we're going to have to climb this ladder before we get interesting things. Very interesting. Okay, let's see what else Vic has for us. Subdural armor. Can we take this? Yes. Yeah, we've got 15,000 plus eddies. We're going to have to gather materials to upgrade it. Interesting. Okay, frontal cortex. Now, customarily, I have avoided buying common level or tier 1 level, as I guess we're calling it now, mods, because it's just kind of a waste of money and they don't do much good. So I guess we'll see what we'll see. Okay, same deal. Now this is 5 RAM, 4 slots. 5 RAM, 4 slots, 4 whatever, quick axe, whatever. 5 RAM, 4 slots, 4 quick axe. So I guess there's no reason to change these. Maybe something we'll find out eventually. Very interesting. Vic's got no arms for us. We've got our eye. Skeleton. Okay, this is all armor stuff. Weird. Okay, an extra 30% carrying capacity. I have come to understand that this is extremely useful. And I'd rather buy it than spend a perk on it. We have to pay for a third slot. Interesting. Okay, nervous system. Well, we don't have the requirement for those anyway. Look at that. Legs, no, nothing to install. We are not leveled high enough for this stuff. Okay. Oh man, I find it very disturbing that they moved all this stuff around. Okay, that's about all we can do for now. Also, we should get rid of some stuff here. It's very difficult to decide exactly which of these. I'm looking mainly at the damage number because otherwise identical pistols are all about the same. Okay, so that can go. This Lexington. Has a better effective range, but you don't need effective range for a pistol. So I think we'll do without this. Umbra. I've never used these. These were introduced in patch 1.6, and I never got around to using the Umbra or the Guillotine, any of those. They didn't seem to offer anything that I didn't already have in a Pulsar or similar. So we'll get rid of that. Do I want this? I'm going to put a silencer on this. And maybe I'll just tuck this away in my stash. Okay, got it figured. Club. No difference there. 25%. Get rid of that. These swords have identical properties, so we might as well get rid of that. Okay, don't want that. 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 Yeah. Okay, we got any booze to get rid of? We got all this stuff. I'm really puzzled at how these weapon mods work. Okay, we'll sell this. Whoa, 500 for jewelry. Nice. This stuff will break down for components. Well, we're certainly doing better money-wise. This is very interesting. Okay, we've looked at all that. Looked at all this. Okay.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kiroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here. Just like that. Thanks.
Now it looks like V already has
Now,
something in his
bit of
palm.
anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play by play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
You got to think he's pulling the guy's natural eyes out to replace them with cyberware. Little icky.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful. Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well. It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show 'em what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Now let's just have a little snoop around here to see whether Vic has anything he doesn't need. It's nice to come out of here on a positive balance. Oops, sorry, kitty. Oh well. No, this is the way we want to go.
Don't touch me.
Well, I thought it was the way we wanted to go. Whoops. Well, funny story. Dex can wait quite a while. Now, do I want this? I don't know. I think there's not much to choose between those two. So I think we'll put that away as well. I don't know, all those stats make it much harder to determine what kind of firearm you've got and how one is better than the other.
Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to peek through them? Cameras are all around us, even within us. Your joys, your worries.
Anyone who's watching and giving a damn, I'd have half the city's underworld and half its corpse on my ass already.
And if you are their pawn, unknowingly carrying out their secret agendas. But who are those who follow our every step, you ask? Why the titans of entertainment in Alpha Centauri? In their wretchedness, they placate their weary and oppressed masses by putting our laughter, our tears, on full display!
A real conspiracy guy? Like in that show! Quick, get next to him! I'll snap a still of you arresting him for revealing government secrets.
Open your mind before it is too late!
Jessica will, like, die when she sees this. Like, this is Max Nova. I just can't.
I recognize you. You come here often. Your eyes tell me that your mind has opened to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
You do good work. Use this to wake Night City up.
V version 2.0 is a lot more generous than it used to
I
be.
saw a disciple of truth in you from the very beginning. Radio waves bear the truth. Let those with ears listen, and those...
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
Okay, we may take a couple of minutes to see Dex.
How's biz, Misty? Booming?
You're the first person to walk in here for 2 days. And 2 days ago, it was a pizza guy. Got lost. people in this town. They've lost their spiritual connection. But well, you know, I'm here to serve them, not the other way around.
Ah, what a cutie, eh?
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber-psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyberpsychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Well, fortunately, those jobs can wait. Let's just have a little look around here. Although we are headed the right way. What? Uh-oh. Okay, let's see if we can help.
Out of ammo!
All right. That went well. There just seems to be a lot less to pick up.
Had enough of this shit!
Very disappointing. All right. Another pulsar. I don't think we'll shoot this guy right in front of the cops.
Had enough of this shit!
Yeah. Let's just be careful. That cop doesn't get too overexcited. Forgets how to tell friend from foe.
Had enough of this shit! God damn it!
Abstract painting. Now that's an odd thing to carry around in your pocket.
How are you?
Need to buy some meds.
I do wonder where you go to buy crafting materials now. This is very odd. Okay. 1250, 941, 160, 160, 1750. Yeah, the one we have is marginally better. Do I want this? Not really. How about this? This does a lot of damage. You gotta wonder. Okay, I want to break that stuff down. In the early game, there's always a split between whether you want to break down stuff for materials or sell them for cash. Because you need both. What can we do with that perk point? We've got nothing here. We've got to put another attribute point on it. Technical. Ha! Vehicle mounted weapons. Okay. I don't exactly understand what that means. So maybe we'll wait on that a little bit. I think that was a wise choice. What else do we have? These are very strange. We have to get body up to 9 before we can start looking at these, it appears. Oops. Where are we here? Faster you move? No, it doesn't make sense. Intelligence. I don't know. Guess we'll go with that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, there's a little something to look into down here. Doesn't seem to be any such thing as breaching people anymore. Unless we have to go up the attribute ladder to get there.
Finally, someone I can fucking fight. I love it.
Well, the ricochet is working well. Money shard. Skill shard, netrunner. Oh, isn't that handy? Oh, let's see what that does. Okay, now there's skill progression. There we are. So, I don't know. It seems to me we should be higher than that. Man, we have to go pretty high. Okay, I guess we have to go to 5 to get this. This and this and this. Solo. Okay, solo sounds like it used to be the body attribute. Engineer, of course, is, well, it's a number of things. Looks like they really want you to specialize. That's interesting. Well, we carry on. All right. Let's see how this goes. Hmm. Okay. I guess we can forget about that third line. Well, we got a few quick hack components. And a couple of $100. That's not good. I wonder. Yeah, there. No, no. What? Ah, man, this is all very strange. Sure not what we're used to anyway. Yeah, I usually like to play as an all-rounder, but it looks as though these have all been changed, and you have to specialize pretty heavily. I don't care for that, but I could be wrong. I'm not going to go in there. I'll leave that for later. One of my least favorite scopes. Guitar picks. A lot of those things lying around. Oops, no. Not interested in Regina. We're going to leave that alone for a while. Anything interesting in here? Okay. Let's go back and see Dex. Wonder how long I can run now before I poop out. Or whether it even tells me if I'm going to poop out. Or anything interesting up here? No. Sure are a lot of cops walking around. Makes you wonder why Night City is so dangerous. Oh man. Excuse me. Excuse me again.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll.
Now, let's be really careful to listen to what Dex is telling us here, because he sets up the rest of Act 1. Who you're going to meet, what you're going to do. So don't let it go by. It's not boring. Don't just buzz through because it's, skip, skip, skip. It's irrelevant. It's very relevant. You will miss out if you don't listen to this guy and take in what he says.
Mind if I ask you something right off the bang? Would you rather live in pieces, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
It's first place or no place, Dex. Cost isn't a factor.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager, supple youth. Respect. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scaffold.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving with that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter. So she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Klein. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you.
Okay, we can skip the rest of the ride.
Quiet life or a blaze of glory? Hmm? Later now.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally and not, yeah.
Claimed to want to check our pro cred, but to me it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Parker. I think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Stick around. Hasta luego.
Okay, now all this launches us into Act 1, the actual action and plot. But we do not need to rush. In fact, it's probably better that we don't. Because we are not very strong. And there's some pretty heavy-duty action involved, especially with Maelstrom, which is a pretty dangerous gang. And it's a pretty tricky business dealing with them. Now, one thing you can do at this point is collect that 10,000 eddies to pay Maelstrom with, but for various reasons it'll become clear. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, now this is that gig that we turned down. It will just stay on the back burner until we feel like getting around to it. And we may not even do this in Act 1. So anyhow, we're not going to look too closely at our actual jobs right now. Let's have a look at our journal. Now, those two are kind of on tap, but we still have to take care of this. This is the gift that T-Bug wants to give us, told us about in the elevator yesterday. So we are going to look into this one, since it's quite close. And we'll figure out where we want to go just in a minute. So easy to get turned around in this game and lose your sense of direction. Crossing the street is one of the most dangerous things you can do in this game.
Hey, here for a pickup. Order number 48.
Oh, let me just check. 48. Sure? That's a whole package.
Now we're going to go and see the Netrunner shop first, but there's a little kind of a circuit we can do here. First we go upstairs. There's a couple of things to collect on the way. We're finding some good stuff here.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
You're V, right? She had me hold the demon for you. It should work on any third-gen deck.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is. You might extract some shimsoft or subroutines. Seems worth a try, either way.
Okay, so just like the gun we received from Wilson, we see the ping quick hack here with the quest marker on it. Always have your eyes open for this. And price on it is 0 instead of 6,300. So we will take it. And a couple of other things we might as well grab here. This is very basic level, but it allows us to upload our quick hacks a little more quickly. So we'll take it. I like the wreath. These all do about the same thing. Although I see this costs a little more, but not enough to matter. Also, so unfortunately it doesn't show our quick hacks here, and I don't know why. Unless maybe we look at it here. No, it doesn't. It just shows the one. Very inconvenient. So when you get a quick hack, we will test it out, and we conveniently have a mod slot here to put it in. Now, we can upload ping to the camera, and it'll show us how it works. So, and it's pointing to this data access panel right here. We run a breach on it. Okay, now in this case, if we start off an IC, we can't get anywhere. But what we can do is go here, down to IC and 55. And as long as that combination shows in our buffer up here, it doesn't matter what begins it. As long as it fits in there, it doesn't matter if it overlaps either. But it takes a bit of practice to get onto those. So we have got our ping, we can camera control, we can use this to distract enemies. Except it just pinged it again. There, does a little dance, and your enemies will look away so you can sneak around them, or sneak up on them. You can also control the cameras, see through it, basically. Now, let's grab another.
Got anything Nova for sale?
If you can afford it, yes.
See what else Yoko has here for us. Some of these are pretty useful. I think this is a crafting spec, though. It's going to be a while before we can craft anything, so I don't think I want to take that right now. Let's see if Yoko will take any of our weapons here. Yeah, these are all practically identical. So we'll give them over. We've got a couple of shotguns. Do we want this? I think we do. Or do we want this? I think we want that. Nothing there, nothing there. That will do. Now, that was the first stop in our circuit. Now we take this footbridge across. And there's a Ripper Doc over on this side, who always has some very good stuff. So let's pay him a little visit.
I'm ready. You ready?
And this lady,
Rumbling. Let's see what you got.
Oh,
this lady always has cat food. And you'll want a pack of the cat food later in the game. Just don't eat it.
Oh, yeah.
You're half man, half Mega Block. Not often I see a Ripper invest in organic body like that.
Most people don't realize the brain functions better when it's tied to real, not synthetic musculature. Replace even a single hand, and you'll notice a dip in concentration and overall well-being. Cyberware is more harm than help.
Not great marketing for a Ripper Doc.
Nope. But it don't slow biz from chromers like you.
Ha, chromers.
Looking for a change.
Come on then. Time to tinker.
Okay, let's see what this guy's got. Now, this is useful, but it's low grade, and we're not going to encounter a lot of drones and robots for a while. So maybe we'll just leave that alone. Also, we might find something better in the not too far future. RAM recovery, good enough, but our cyber deck is so low grade that it doesn't make much difference. Okay, these guys, there's practically no difference among these. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. This doesn't seem to be much different either. So, Sleething's got no arms. Now, this is interesting. We've got a basic Kuroshi here. But some of these will do a lot more for us. And it's a shame, you used to be able to load mods onto your Kuroshi. Now you got to change them right out. I think we're going to take this though, because we've got some tech weapons. So I think we'll go for it. This stays in your inventory and you can swap them back and forth for free at a Ripper Dock. Okay, we've already got the titanium bones. Okay, now the smart link will enable us to use smart weapons that self-target. Nice to have, but we have to buy a perk first, and that'll take a while. Now over here, once again, the basic level cyberware doesn't make that much difference. This wouldn't be bad to have, but we're going to have to climb the ladder fairly high before we can use it. Atomic sensors. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. It speeds you up. Proportional to the enemy's direction of you, detection of you outside of combat. Very strange. I have no idea. Reflex tuner. 20% movement speed for 3 seconds when entering combat. That sounds like something a melee fighter wants. I think we can do without. Okay. Plus 5% movement speed when your health drops to 25%. I don't know. That just doesn't sound that useful. These are all tier 1 stuff. And I just don't think any of it's that useful at this level. And we've already got the subdural armor. And he's got no legs for us, so there we go. Well, we made one purchase that may help us. Trade. He doesn't seem to have anything he wants to sell us. So, never mind. All right. So that's stop number 2. Now we'll go see stop number 3. Oh, and there's a handy drop point here. And over here is one of my truly happy places in Night City. It's the Gunnerama Gun Shop.
Hey, how's it going? Looking to buy some new iron. It's a few dozen pounds.
Well, be my fucking guest.
I always wonder if that guy's being sarcastic or what. Now, this is extremely interesting. And I don't understand hardly what's going on at all. Now, this guy has a lot of interesting attachments and mods. We're not really in the market for any actual firearms yet. But some of these mods he has are just bewildering. Drawing the weapon automatically refills its ammo. Well, no. Just remember to reload before you put it away. Now that's pretty darned interesting. I just don't know at what point we get a weapon we can put it on. But we've got a fair amount of money, so I think we'll take it. Another tech weapon mod. It looks like shooting costs you stamina. That's crazy. Smart weapon mod. 10% larger smart targeting reticle. Well, I don't think so. Increases magazine capacity. And now does that mean it increases or decreases reload speed? I can't tell. Pass. Okay, tightens your group for 5 seconds after you make a headshot. Interesting, but we'll pass. Now this is good if you're quick drawing your pistol. I don't know. All right. I am a rifle guy. I like the sniper and precision rifles. I think we will buy that just on spec. Gives bonuses for headshot kills. Plus 15% fire rate. Yeah, let's take that. Stabilizer. Okay. Now, does that mean it reduces the damage per pellet? Don't know if I like that. I don't know. We've already got one of those, and it sounds actually kind of awesome. I think we'll take one of these. I like this scope a lot. Or sight, anyway. It looks like scopes and sights and things are going to be pretty common. Muzzle devices. So we will just go with all this. Problem is, none of these weapons have mod slots. This guy's got a scope slot. Can we afford it? 7,000. I don't know how effective it's going to be at that level. Yeah. Okay, that's enough shopping. So yeah, this area, you can get Netrunner gear, you can get cyberware, you can get firearms and other weapons. And best of all, you can come down here and there's a working range. So you can test out your firearms. Okay, what do we want to test out? Okay, we have a muzzle device to put on this guy. Man, that doesn't shoot very tight. That's not great. Let's see. Let's put a scope on this guy, see how that works. Oops. Well, bottom line, it doesn't work too darn well. Low-grade weapons, you gotta wonder. I think we'll put that in there. Okay, whoops, no, we want to go against that, put that there. No scope, but let's put a silencer on it. We want a scope for that. We definitely want a scope for that.
gonna buy some new iron. A few dozen pounds.
Well,
Say it. Come on, say it. Okay, that's weird.
Okay, you were saying...
Ah, there we go. Phew. Okay. I think... Oh, man. I think this is a pistol scope. Okay, now... Just have a bit of care here. Is this always like this?
The tigers are coming today.
Yeah, I guess it was. Just find an out-of-the-way spot here. Ha! John Wick move. Well, it's not great, but it'll do. Till we find something better. Ah, silly people. Also, we've got some points to distribute. Now, this will get us to 6, but it doesn't do us a whole lot of good. Okay, let's put one here. There, now we can start to buy stuff. Now, if you're sneaking around, this is very good to have. There, silence guns outside of combat. So if you're sniping somebody with a pistol, and actually there are a number of long guns you can put a silencer on too. Or at least they're where. Who knows? Oh, and we've got one more attribute point. 6, 9, 9, 9. Wow. Well, let's put it here. I don't know, at this low level, almost anything you do is going to help, but it's not really going to get you anywhere. Let's go look for some trouble. We don't want to go and see Evelyn Parker tonight. It's late, and we want to kind of mosey around a little bit. Where the heck are we? Oh, look, another Ripper Doc.
What kind of stuff you got?
Okay. Nothing new there. Pretty much same old. No arms. Okay, now we've got a few more phase mods here. Now we've got that already. Sentry. highlights explosive devices and traps. Interesting. And there's your basic. So he has what the other guys have, basically. Skeleton, same deal. System. Yeah. Same deal. No legs. Yeah. They just aren't that useful at a really low level. Let's see how long it's going to take us to get this. And it's tech, it's not cyberware. Interesting. It's really hard to see, too. There we go. Yeah, we got a ways to go.
Got some next level tech on offer.
Yeah, well, I do have the city's best suppliers on my side.
Anyone I've heard of, I wonder?
Oh, unlikely. My suppliers like to keep things on the down low.
Yeah, that doesn't sound sketchy at all. Okay. Okay. These are guys I always sort of take notice of and test out new equipment on. There we go. They're fairly strong, though. Let's see what happens if we hit them with a short circuit.
It's just a matter of time, motherfucker!
Well, they're not being too smart. And luckily, the yeah, a combination of the short circuit and overheat has a pretty serious effect.
You know that.
And we better take that guy out. Phew. I think Headhunter is the equivalent of Cold Blood that we used to have. Okay. Where's your weapon, buddy?
Somebody help me!
Okay, this worries me. I think these guys are too strong to take on right now. Because it's not just two, it's a group up there. It's these guys in here. They will swarm us. Let's see if we can put one of them down. Very amusing the way they jump.
Nice of you to show. Starting to get bored.
Well, okay, well. He's being shy. Got a smart rifle. Oops. You got one of those stupid chainsaw knives. I'm afraid I don't find them that impressive. Ooh, we got a Shingen or a Shingen smart weapon. Man, we got to climb the ladder and get smart weapon capabilities. Okay, now here's an Umbra rifle. I have no idea about these because I've never used one. Okay. Okay, taking a big chance here. To be honest, I didn't think we'd make it with the guys we just got. Whoa! Now, ricochets are extremely powerful. That's what the ballistic processor that Vic attached to your hand is for. Whoa! Ha ha ha! Better snort a little health here, too. Oh. I don't know. This is a very strange combination of power and difficulty. I used to have to be much more advanced than this to be able to take out this particular group. These guys will respawn too. We'll see them again. Geez, this rifle holds 40 rounds. That's kind of remarkable. Okay, now there's a drop point in here. We'll pay it a little visit. Actually, there might be a little trouble we can get into in here. Yes. How are we fixed for grenades? We got 2. Man, it used to be that you could hardly turn around without finding a grenade.
Yeah! Time to bleed! Now it all makes sense!
Well, whoa.
Weapon down!
Well, we're climbing that ladder. Man, we got enough Umbra rifles. More than you could shake a stick at. Okay. Somebody going for a little bit of pharmaceutical recreation there. It's amazing how many people in Night City seem to wander around with ammo and money, but no firearm. Another stamina booster. Nice jacket. The Satara shotgun. If you saw Edge Runners, you know that the Satara is a pretty remarkable gun. Yep. Okay, anything else here? Oh, check out this guy, this gal. All right, now we can take it easy and sell our swag. Whew. Yeah, look at that damage, 125. That's extreme. And yet all of this stuff is first tier junk. 1 second charge time, that's not bad. All of the tech weapons seem to have been had their charge times lowered in this new game. That's pretty cool. And you shouldn't sneer at the double barrel shotguns either. They reload pretty quickly. Whew, 144. Reload speed. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. I don't like the Carnage because it's slow to reload and very limited capacity. Same deal. Okay, that's the pulsar we're using. 784, 784, same thing. Yeah, those are identical. Okay, now I don't know, I'm picking up a lot of these Liberty pistols too. That's interesting. However, I think we'll pass on that. Shingen. Yeah, that can go. I don't like the Shingen because it's a burst weapon. That's not something I like. Okay, machete, this thing. Wait a second. I had a better knife than that. I must have sold it by accident. That's careless. Yeah, got a nice jacket though. Booze, booze. Booze, booze, booze. It's funny how you can always tell just by the bottle. Okay. All right. Oh, look at that. It's our dying night. We want our silence pistol. Actually, let's give them this. Whoops. Oh, this isn't working that well. There. Well, that was a little more spectacular than I expected. Now, there's usually some maelstromers around here. Can we take them? We'll see. Yeah, let's get crazy here. Yeah, when you see body parts lying on the ground like that, that usually means they're out of the fight. Man, but where are their weapons? Got a knife. Man, that's kind of crazy. Well, let's go for a little drive. Oh man, look at that. What's this again? Okay. Oh, come on, we're on the sidewalk. What was that all about? Okay, let's take care of that guy first.
Now it all makes sense.
Jeez, lady. What the hell? Oh. Well, I'm climbing all the ladders, it looks like. I would rather climb just one ladder. These people are crazy. Hmm. Okay, this is probably very unwise. Yep. Oh, there was another one there. Phew. Vivisector? What in the world? I'm gonna run around and pick up stuff before it all evaporates. Ah, we got some ammo at least. One thing about this game, they don't short you on ammo. Well, I'm not quite sure what's going on with health here. More ammo. We're probably loaded up with ammo now. There's a data point up there, but I'm going to leave it because we just aren't getting enough from those. And it doesn't look as though money's that important. We're getting huge amounts of high-priced weapons here. Don't quite understand. On the other hand, if money doesn't matter, what we're really interested in are quick hack components. Used to be absolutely the other way around. Okay. I see BD. I see 55. You've got all the time in the world to figure this out, but your 30 seconds starts to run down as soon as you click on one of these. See. CBDIC. BDIC. BD55. I see. BD. I see. Well, not too bad. These don't seem to be getting any. Ah, here we go. Oh, well, that's interesting. Where are our components coming from? I am completely puzzled here. right, well, I am going to call it a night in Night City. So we are going to head home.
I don't need this shit today,
Yeah, make sure I'm going the right way here. We want Mega Tower 11 or 10. I'll give in and use my map. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of a few things. Now, that's our modified one. There's practically no difference between the two. Is that the Umbra we're using? So Satara 125, 106. We can get rid of that one. Maybe we'll, nah. Oh, we got two of those. Ah, right. All right. Well, we'll check in on our pal Wilson and see whether he has anything worth picking up.
Blue Moon, Red Menace, Purple Force. It's us, crap! After making waves in Tokyo, Sydney, and Paris, their next stop is on your doorstep. Night City, expect the unexpected!
We'll head over to Lizzie's bar tomorrow.
Who do I spy? A happy new gun owner, I hope.
What do you got, Wilson? Pretty much the same stuff he had before. Well, that's interesting. gotta tell you, I'm getting very curious to see when we get weapons we can actually put these on. Let's go speak with the coach. He's the only person I've seen with health boosters, I think. And this stuff. That sounds exciting. Now, that means a thrown knife, I suspect. Some of these are very complicated. I remain having to say that I'm extremely puzzled.
Electronic murderer. I got one word. Disturbing. It all makes sense.
请不要干扰或妨碍业者继续干执本任务。
All right. Time to call it a day. There. That's very interesting. We've been using these a lot. I mean, do these recharge maybe? Crafting. What's going on here? A lot of these things we're picking up are crafting. We've got to start finding these guys. We do not have enough. Or do we? I have to admit I'm a little mystified as to where we find some of this stuff. Okay, so we've achieved that. We're still working our ways to all these guys. As usual, the game designers don't explain much to us. Ah, well. Tomorrow is another day. So that's it, Jims. We are calling it a night, and we'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. my time to continue on this magical mystery tour of a new Night City. Have a good one.